Live from Road Stadium in Katy, Texas, this is Texas 6A High School football on Texan Live. Tonight, Seven Creek Spartans take on the Mayde Creek Rams. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Patrick Creighton alongside Nelson Flanagan. This is a game with playoff implications, Nelson, as Seven Lakes still has a shot.
Yeah, they do. It's almost a must-win for them, but they do have a shot.
Now, the Rams, obviously, they do not have a shot. They are 0-8 on the season.
That's right.
But it's not because they can't move the football. They've moved the football very well. They have the district's leading rusher on their team. They've just struggled with scoring in the red zone.
Actually, yeah, in rushing, Mayde Creek is second in the district with over 2,200 yards. But like you say, it's all in the middle of the field. Their passing is they're seventh in passing, however.
So just about time for the national anthem. When we come back, Rams, Spartans, Texan Live next.
Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you'll please rise and stand for the presentation of colors and our national anthem. Today's colors will be presented by Katy ISD's Navy Junior Art Reserve Officer Training Corps at Mayde Creek High School. Today's honor guard is under the command of Cadet Lieutenant Ian Campbell, and the color guard is commanded by Cadet Ensign Demetrius Oliveras. To honor our veterans, the cadets would like to request that all military veterans with us today in or out of uniform join them with a military hand salute to our nation's colors. Tonight's national anthem will be performed by the Mayde Creek High School Marching Band.
A windy night here at Road Stadium in Katy, Texas. The wind blowing very hard out of the south end zone tonight, Nelson.
I've been watching that flag all evening, and it's really stiffened out there. I'd say the wind's got to be gusting up to 20 miles an hour.
Well, as we mentioned right before the anthem, the Rams come into tonight 0-8 overall, 0-5 in conference. The Spartans 3-5 overall, 1-4 in the district, but they have winnable games.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
and
they do.
The teams ahead of them are teams that either are unfortunately falling apart, as we've seen Tompkins. Just their offense has become completely inept. And Morton Ranch, who Seven Lakes is going to get next week.
Next week, that's right.
So a victory tonight for the Spartans goes a long way towards making next week's game a potential play-in game.
It really is. They very well could be playing for 4th position in the district next Friday night.
So the Rams tonight in the home greens, white numbers, black pants, black helmets. The Spartans in their road whites, red numbers, gray pants. Teams come to midfield for the coin toss. And the Spartans have won the toss. And they will defer. So the Spartans will kick off. The Rams will receive to open the first half. Here's an interesting choice. The Rams will defend the north goal. So they will go into the face of the wind to begin the game, Nelson.
It's to their advantage because they are a running team. That wind is not going to bother them too much. Neither team is what I would call a passing team, but May Creek has really been one of the leaders in the district in yards per carry for their running. As I said, they're number 2 in the district right now.
Now, as you mentioned earlier, the Rams, they boast the district's leading rusher in Donovan Lee.
Yes. Donovan Lee, he has been their stalwart, and I have some figures on him. But in 190 carries, he's gone 1,244 yards with 6 touchdowns. The number 2 player in the district, a runner in the district, is Kyle Porter of Katy with 1,111 yards. The difference there is Kyle Porter has scored 22 touchdowns where Donovan Lee's only scored 6, and that's leans back to what we were saying about May Creek is running the ball in the middle of the field.
The Rams have gone very well between the 20s, but their offense seems to stall out when they get in the red zone.
They really do. They're, like I say, in passing, May Creek is 7th. That is at the bottom of the district, and they've got to maybe look up to do some more passing in the red zone.
Nathan Farewell to kick off for the Spartans. End over end kick deep out of the back of the end zone.
Oh.
Gusto kicking with the wind. We're going to see a lot of balls sail out of the back of the end zone
That's
tonight.
true, and the wind really caught that one.
So the Rams will start 1st and 10 from their own 25 to begin this game. Anthony Alcoza, the starting quarterback. Donovan Lee, the running back.
Donovan's a very, very strong runner. He can break for the yardage. He's got good speed, good stamina.
They line up in the gun, bunch set to the right. Give on the jet motion, and Lee is going to be brought down a yard behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a 1-yard loss. The receivers, Grant Pfeiffer, Ezra Betancourt, Keontae Fiakapui, and Josh Griffiths. Left to right on the offensive line, Devontae Sakichi, Mason Smith, Miguel Silva, Marcelo Morin, and Tyler Hansen. Pistol set, bunch to the right. Give is for Lee, right side, looking for a hole, skips to the outside. He's got the sideline across the 30, shoved out of bounds at the 34. It's a 10-yard pickup. It'll bring up 3rd and 1.
Number 25, Elliot Leje, pushed him out of bounds after a good gain. It's 3rd and a long 1, yes.
Rams send in a play with the substitutions as Pfeiffer checks back in. 3rd and 1. Empty backfield. Alcoza in the gun. Here comes Lee jet in motion. Fakes the handoff. Alcoza tries to get himself, and he's going to be ripped down in the backfield.
That was Cameron Valentine, a sophomore, playing the defensive end. He was in there fast. I'm not sure he was even touched as he came into that backfield. Good loss on that carry. Back down to 4th and 5, 4th and 3, it looks like.
Alcozer came up with his helmet off as he got absolutely swarmed, and the Rams will have to punt. Josh Griffiths on to punt. Strange lineup here as they almost let everyone through. The punt is blocked. Punt is blocked, barely gets any forward motion at all. It's going to hit at the 38 and roll forward to the 44. And Nelson, that is a very strange line setup where they only put 3 people on the line, and they line guys up all over the field.
I'm not sure what they were doing.
The Spartans just bushed 5 guys right up the middle, and they couldn't block them.
I didn't see the carry of the ball. Did the wind have any effect on the long snap?
No, it was hit.
Oh, my God.
He was just blocked. So 1st and 10 Spartans. We're a minute and a half into this contest. They'll have their first possession beginning at the Ram 44. Dalton Wood in the gun, split backfield, high snap. Up the middle is the handoff, and be taken down behind the line for a 2-yard loss.
Grant Mitchell, looks like the defensive ends are getting a lot of play early in this game. That was Grant Mitchell, defensive end, a junior, who was in there fast and knocked him back for 2 yards.
Sturgis really never had a chance. He was wrapped up as he was getting the football. 2nd and 12 from the 46. Ball close to the far hash, moving right to left.
May Creek uses a 5-man line it's got 2 outside linebackers.
Wood in the gun, split backfield, jet motion to the left. Again, high snap. Keep it himself. Big hole up the middle. He's got the first down and more. Across the 20, 10-5, touchdown Spartans.
That was a nice run.
Dalton Wood got through that first level lightning quick, and the Rams were never going to catch up to him. It's a 46-yard touchdown run.
Seth Smalls is back to do the extra point kick.
Snap is down, set, kick is up, and it is good. 9:41 to go, first quarter. Spartans take a 7-0 lead over the Rams. This is Texas 6A High School football on Texan Live. .46-yard touchdown run by Dalton Wood has the Spartans on top, 7-0 early. 9:41 to go. We're just underway, really, here from Road Stadium in Katy, Texas. Patrick Creighton, Nelson Flanagan with you on Texan Live. Windy Friday night here. Smalls will line his teammates up.
Again, with the wind, he should kick this ball a long way.
And drives it out of the back of the end zone again for the touchback. So Rams will get their second position, 1st and 10 from their own 25. And you wonder if they made the right decision defending the north goal to start the game, as
well, running.
They haven't been able to get any kind of kick return going because the ball's sailing out of the end zone, and they got their punt blocked with a weird formation kicking into the wind. Here's Donovan Lee taking the handoff left side, getting about 3 yards.
He was tackled by about 3 Spartans. They got on him rather quickly.
They'll give him the 29, so it'll be 2nd and 6. Rams very deliberate in and out of the huddle. Empty backfield. Alcozer in the gun. 2 receivers to the right. Here comes Lee on the jet motion. Takes a handle, tries to get on right side, runs into a wall of defenders, and picked up about 2 yards.
Tackled by, I think it was number 4. Brian Sturgis made that tackle.
3rd and 4 from the 31.
I didn't catch the number of the gentleman that threatened him in the backfield, but he missed the tackle.
Empty backfield. Alcozer in the gun. Here comes Lee jet motion. Almost ran right into the snap. Pass is thrown and batted down as Alcozer was under heavy pressure.
Outside linebacker Zach Baker, a senior, did the honors there in blocking that pass.
Now let's see if the Rams have more than 3 guys on the line of scrimmage this time when they do it into their punt team.
That's a strange one.
Again, they've got 3 guys at the line of scrimmage on the punt team. 4th and 4 from their own 31. Spartans stack the line. Here comes the rush. Barely got it off. It's a low punt. It's going to bounce at the 40, fielded at the 34, and dropped right away.
Yeah, that was a dangerous touch there by the Seven Lakes runner, Brian Moore.
Flag on the play as after the kick, a Spartans player ran into punter Seth Smalls.
31, Cameron Valentine.
I'm sorry, ran into punter Josh Griffiths. They ran into him. And as a result, the Rams will get a free first down.
Well, that's a break that they needed.
Just undisciplined play.
Seven Lakes uses a 3-man front.
Alcozer and company back on the field, 1st and 10 from their own 36. 8 minutes, 11 seconds to go first quarter. They trail 7-0. Handoff Jalen Brown up the middle, runs over a defender at the 40 over to the 41-yard line. It's a 5-yard pickup. Jalen Brown is a guy we've talked about a lot this year. 2-way player who is just a lot bigger than most of the guys on that field. He's a big boy.
Yes, he is. Fast.
Pistol set. Brown behind Alcozer. Stack formation to the right. Brown, right side, pushing the pile forward. He's to the 44. Be about 2 yards shy of the first down. Be 3rd and 2. Pfeiffer checks in. The wind just blew the ball right off the yard mark. Rams to the line. Alcozer in the gun. Here comes Brown on jet motion to the left. He'll take it left side. He's got a hole. Runs over a defender and still going. 1st down and more. Brought down from behind at the 40-yard line, and that was probably a touchdown-saving tackle.
Elliot Leger was the tackler on that, and it did save a touchdown because number 11 was moving out. A couple more steps, and he had another 30 yards to run.
So Rams' first venture into Spartan territory tonight. 6:42 to go. Clock winding first quarter. They trail 7-0. Alcozer in the gun. Jet motion to Lee. Right side, he's across the 35 to the 34. It's brought down there.
Justin Dittman got him. Justin's a senior, and he is playing linebacker. It seems like the linebackers, Spartans are heavy in linebackers. They have outside and inside linebackers.
2nd and 5. Alcozer in the gun. Stack formation left. Lee, jet motion to the left. Alcocer will keep it himself and be brought down behind the line as he was under pressure before he really found his footing.
Cameron Valentine was back there in the backfield. Cameron is doing a real good job off that defensive end spot.
Third and 8 from the 37. Alcocer in the gun. Lee to his right. Spartan show blitz. Alcocer to throw. Left side behind his target. Nice catch. And he's going to be very close to a first down to Xavier Shelton. Shelton with a nice adjustment. Had to go reach back behind his body to make that catch. We're going to get a measurement.
The man who made that tackle was Dylan Love, a defensive back, a senior.
They spot the ball just inside the 30. They're about a half a yard shy. 4th and 1, and they're going to go for it. This is usually Jalen Brown territory. He's in the game, pistol set behind Alcocer. Give is to Brown, up the middle, and it's going to be close. Looked like he had a hole. It closed up quick. He took a big shot when he got into the hole. Did he have enough?
Brian Sturgis cut his feet out from under him there real quick. It's going to be close.
Let's see where they spot the ball. Right at the 29. They're going to bring the chains out.
It appears that he made it, but I wouldn't bet on it.
This is going to be very close.
Yep.
Got it by the nose of the football.
Yep.
1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. Rams get a big 4th down conversion.
We're nearing the red zone, which is going to be their test.
2 receivers left. Alcocer in the gun. Lee in the jet motion to the right side. He got hit hard. He got hit high-low.
Brian Sturgis has made that initial contact. Brian's coming in from that free safety position. I'm not sure that would be called a blitz, but he came in fast.
No gain on that play. And, it's always dangerous when you see a guy get hit high-low like that.
They are all over him, that was sure.
Alcocer in the gun. Lee to his right. Takes a snap. Fires to the right in, out of the hands of Fiacapui. Incomplete.
Brian Sturgis again in that play. He was involved in keeping that runner, the pass receiver, away from that ball. He's doing a good job from that safety position.
3rd and 10. Pfeiffer checks in. Bettencourt checks out. Alcocer in the gun. Lee to his right. Lee up the middle. Pushes the pile forward. Gets across the 25 to at the 23-yard line. He's going to be 3 yards shy of a first down. 7-yard gain. So 4th and 3.
Elliot Lajay was there to make that stop. Senior outside linebacker.
Xavier Shelton checking into the game. He has the play as they'll go for it on 4th and 3 from the 23-yard line. Two receivers left. Jet motion to the right. They'll fake the handoff. Alcocer looking, and we've got a whistle. False start on Rams. Critical penalties in conversion situations.
That hurt. Be 4th and about 9 now, almost 9. And they're in a difficult position because they're going to be throwing against the wind. They've got to make 9 yards.
Pfeiffer checks in, brings in the play. Alcozer in the gun, lead to his right. Spartans show blitz. Here comes the pressure. Alcozer fires. Left side, end zone, and it is incomplete. Nice defense.
That defender stayed with him step for step. That was number 18. He's not on the starting lineup. His name is Dylan Love. He is a senior defensive linebacker.
Xavier Shelton, the intended receiver, and the Rams, who move the ball well in between the 25, stall out as they get close to the red zone. They turn it over on downs. 1st and 10 Spartans from their own 28, 2 minutes 38 seconds to go first quarter. Spartans with a 7-0 lead. Pistol set. Wood and Sturgis. Jet motion to the left. High snap. Give is to Sturgis. Right side. It's across the 30 to about the 32.
Jalen Brown made the initial contact. He's a captain on the Mayde Creek team. He made that initial contact and then just hung on for dear life. I think the running back drug him about 4 or 5 yards laterally.
Second and 6. Sturgis Sturgis to the left of Wood. Wood takes it himself, running left. He's wrapped down behind the line of scrimmage.
Josh Bryant did a real good job getting back there in the backfield. Josh is a safety, so he was coming up from the safety position and did a real good job.
Lost a yard on the play. We've got a flag.
It's a holding.
Hold call against fullback Andy Garcia. So that'll move him back 10 more yards. That'll set up a 2nd and 16 from the 22. This time Wood under center. I set. Pitch to Sturgis. Looking for room up the middle. He got to the 25, and that's about it.
Jalen Brown, our offensive and defensive specialist there on Mayde Creek, made the initial hit. And again, like so many times this year, he's all over the field.
3rd and 13 from their own 25.
You know, Seven Lakes, their offensive line is very large.
They got some big boys on
that
that
really
line.
do.
There were some guys that size when I played high school used to swat me off like a fly. Wood in the gun, jet motion. To the right, takes a snap, rolling right, under pressure, fires to the right. It's complete to about the 35 and knocked out of bounds. It's going to be short of the first.
Chris Patton did a good job. Cornerback, the left cornerback, came up and made that tackle. Not before he made some real good yardage on it, though. But it's now 4th down. He's going to be punting with the wind, so this will be pretty interesting. I would imagine the Mayde Creek gentleman that's going back for this punt should back up just a little. That's Devontae Watson back there. His coach is waving him back, telling him to back up.
With that wind, you get that ball up in the air, and it's going to sail an extra 20 yards. Smalls on the punt. Gets off a high
nice kick
spiral punt. It'll bounce at the 21.